In a quiet African village where the drums of dawn sang each morning, there lived a fairy named Naya. She was unlike any other, for her wings shimmered with a golden brown glow. Yet, her curse was grave. She forgot the simplest things, even her own name at times. The villagers adored her, but whispers rose with each day. How can a fairy who forgets guide us through the darkness? One night, the ground trembled, and a shadow rose beyond the hills. Naya froze, her memory slipping. What was it she was supposed to remember? The villagers screamed, pointing at the dark silhouette crooning closer. The elder tree spirit emerged from the ancient baobab, his bark-like skin glowing with emerald light. His mossy hair swayed like wind-tossed vines. He spoke with a thunderous voice. Naya, the shadow beast returns. You alone must stop it. Her hands trembled. She wanted to answer, but her mind was blank. Stop what? Stop who? Her memory flickered like a dying flame. Suddenly, a blood-curdling roar echoed through the valley, shaking the village to its bones. The villagers begged her to protect them, but Naya stumbled, forgetting why they were afraid. She looked at her staff, then at her wings. What were before? Her head throbbed. Each thought slipped like water through clenched fists. The elder spirit pressed a glowing seed into her palm. This will guide you, but lose it and we are all doomed. As she clutched it, the shadow beast's claw slammed into the ground, shaking the earth beneath her feet. The shadow beast emerged in full eyes blazing red, its body swirling with smoke and claws. The cave shuddered violently. Naya staggered toward the exit as massive stones fell around her. The path glowed faintly, urging her forward. But each step felt heavier, her body trembling with exhaustion. Just as she neared the exit, a huge boulder blocked her path. Don't even remember your own power. The villagers fled into the forest, but Naya stood trembling. The elder tree spirit shouted, "Follow the seed's light. It remembers for you." Naya held the glowing seed aloft. A faint path of light stretched into the forest. She took a hesitant step, then another. Behind her, the shadow beast's massive wings unfurled, darkening the moonlight. The forest was alive with whispers. Trees bent as if listening. Strange eyes glowed from the shadows. Naya walked cautiously, the seed lighting her way. But with each step, memories twisted, faces blurred, names faded. She clutched her head, gasping. Whose voice had told her to follow this path? Suddenly, a vine shot out and coiled around her ankle, yanking her off her feet. Naya struggled, but the forest vines dragged her deeper. The whispers grew louder. Forget, forget. Her grip on the seed weakened. For a moment, she couldn't remember why she held it at all. She looked into the shadows and thought she saw the villagers, but when she blinked, they were gone. She was the only one there. The vines pulled her toward a gaping pit, glowing with dark fire. Just as she teetered on the edge, the elder tree spirit's roots shot through the ground, severing the vines. Naya gasped, clutching the seed tightly again. "Do not forget who you are, child," the spirit bellowed. But Naya's heart sank because in that moment, she realized she no longer remembered her own name. The shadow beast's laughter echoed, closer now than ever. The glowing path led Naya to a cave where every sound repeated in haunting echoes. Inside, she heard her own voice whispering forgotten memories. Her childhood, her wings, her first flight. But then another echo joined, dark and mocking. "You cannot escape me." The cave walls cracked, and a massive claw burst through the stone. The shadow beast stepped through the cave wall, its smoke filling the air. "Give me the seed, and I will return what you've forgotten." All of them at once. Naya's eyes widened. Could it truly give her memory back? For a moment, she wavered. The seed flickered in her hand, dimming as if ready to vanish into the thin air. Her fingers trembled. What if the beast was right? What if she had no power without her memory? Tears welled in her eyes. Then she remembered the villagers' faces, terrified, desperate, depending on her. Her grip on the seed tightened. The beast lunged, claws slicing through the air, aiming straight for her heart. At the last moment, the seed burst into blinding light, shielding Naya. The shadow beast howled, retreating into smoke. Naya gasped as fragments of memory flashed. Her mother's lullaby, her first spell, her name whispered, Naya. But the vision was brief. She collapsed, drained. The cave ceiling began to crumble around her. With no time left, Naya spread her wings. For a heartbeat, she hesitated. Had she forgotten how to fly? But instinct took over. She leapt, soaring through the narrow gap above the boulder. The shadow beast's smoky hand reached up, clawing at her wing. Naya burst from the cave, only to find the village in flames. The shadow beast had beaten her there, its dark smoke coiling through every hut. Villagers screamed as fire spread. Children cried out for help. The beast turned, its eyes looking directly on Naya. Naya landed amidst the flames, staff raised. The beast laughed, its smoke swirling around her. You cannot protect them. You cannot even remember yourself. She closed her jaw. I may forget, but I will never abandon them. The beast lunged, slamming her into the ground with crushing force. Pinned by the beast's weight, Naya gasped. The seed in her hand glowed faintly, pulsing with her heartbeat. She remembered her mother's final words. Your true power is not in memory, but in love. Remembering these words, anger and determination surged through her heart. Naya became more determined not to fail, with the new-found determination burning through her heart. Naya's wings grew stronger and blazed brighter than ever before. Naya took flight from beneath the beast in a blink of an eye. The beast recoiled, but raised both claws for a final killing blow. With a loud cry, Naya poured every ounce of love into the seed. It exploded into radiant light, engulfing the entire village. The beast screamed, its smoky form shredding apart, its red eyes fading into nothingness. The light consumed everything, and for a moment even Maya disappeared in the brightness of the light. Silence fell. The flames were gone. The villagers stood in awe, staring at Naya lying unconscious in the ash. Slowly, her eyes fluttered open. For the first time, she remembered everything: her name, her past, her power. She was whole. But in the distant hills, a faint red glow flickered once more. Naya stood tall, wings shimmering brighter than the sun. The villagers bowed, calling her protector. She smiled, not because she remembered, but because she finally understood. She would guard them always, memory or no memory. And though the shadow's glow lingered afar, hope burned brighter in every heart.